This chapter covers aspects of event marketing, including things that set sports apart from marketing other products, developing a marketing plan, event promotion, why people want to attend sporting events, as well as retaining participants. Here are some things that set marketing sport apart from other products or services. So sport is simultaneously produced and consumed. This means that while you're watching the game or you're participating in an event, you are seeing the production, but you're also taking it in at the same time. There's high fan identification, so we know that people are really into certain teams, people are really into certain sports, and that they're really invested in these things. There's a hidden cost of attendance, meaning if you just buy tickets to a game, chances are you may buy some concessions and you may buy some merchandise. And finally, there's a social aspect. People want to go to attend things or participate in events because they want to interact with others. When developing a marketing plan, you want it to have the following components. The first is data analysis. So identifying the event, describing the customers or potential customers, discussing and analyzing the competition in the environment, essentially a SWOT analysis. You want to set some goals, so performance goals that are consistent with the organization's overall goals, again, with the SMART acronym, specific, measurable objectives that identify your targets. Next, you want to identify target markets. So basically, you analyze your consumer data and then figure out who are the people you want to try to market to. Next is the marketing mix. So marketing tactics based on product, place, price, and promotion. And then finally, a section on implementation. So this would include details of what will have to take place in order to actually use this marketing plan. Target markets are selected based on the segment's interest in the event, the likelihood of buying, size of the event, as well as accessibility. So segments are groups of consumers or potential consumers with similar attributes, attitudes, or behaviors that you want to identify. First, you can look at demographics, so identifying groups based on population characteristics such as age, gender, ethnicity, geographic location, income, and education, or through psychographic segmentation. So it's identifying groups based on psychological characteristics such as lifestyle, personality, opinions, and values. Product usage refers to identifying groups based on how often or how much they use the product. And then product benefits consists of identifying groups based on the benefits consumers seek from the event. Once you identify the target market, you can develop the marketing mix with the idea that it will appeal to that group of people. So the product is defined as the unit of exchange designed to satisfy needs and provide benefits to the event participant and spectator. In this, you may want to focus on the uniqueness of the event and the ancillaries that may come along with it, such as a halftime show and things of that nature. In the price, you want to make sure things like, is it relative to your competition? Do people want to pay for it? Is there consumer demand? You also probably want to factor in the cost of the event production so you're not losing money. Basically, the ultimate question is the price worth it to the customer? Place is an issue that can be related to time, when's the event, and location, where's the event. Finally, promotion embodies the methods marketers use to communicate with customers. The purpose is to stimulate interest in, awareness of, and ultimately purchase of the product. Once you've identified your marketing mix, you want to promote your event. So you start with effective communication, so explaining the event, the time, location, and so on. Set objectives for promotional programs. So promotional objectives are statements about what they want to accomplish through the promotional program. And then finally, event marketers need to have a message and choose what communication tools use to get the message out. There are a number of different strategies to get your message out. The first is through sales promotion, which are things like discounts, special offers, coupons, samples, contests, and sweepstakes. Direct sales are techniques most often that include personal selling, direct mail or email or telemarketing. Word of mouth involves activities that generate communications with hard to reach or hard to influence consumers. And social media obviously can provide instant communication before, during, and after the events. This is more user-driven and community-oriented. Along with your marketing and promotion plans, spectators have a number of different reasons they want to attend a sporting event. So I've already talked about the socialization piece on a previous slide that makes sport unique. So people want to go and interact with others. Second is performance. They attend to appreciate the grace and elegance of the events. The next is excitement that sport provides. Fourth is esteem. This refers to the need to feel a sense of accomplishment when a team or athlete wins. And then finally, diversion, which is basically to get away from your routine or mundane or everyday stresses. If you want people to actually participate in your event, like American Ninja Warrior, you want to keep them informed of registration periods, of the schedule of events, accommodations, food, and so on. You want to have your organization efficiently set up so that people aren't waiting in lines for things, that they can find the information that they need, that there are welcome materials. So maybe it's a bag of information with different hotel information, food, things to do around the city, that your staff is well trained so that they can point people in the right direction or have the answers for them. And then finally, you want to thank participants after the event is over so that they feel good about participating in your event. A brand is an important component of the marketing mix and promotion. A brand is defined as the combination of names, symbols, slogans, or logos that identify a product and distinguish it from other products. The goal is to have an event where the mention of the name generates recognition, attention, and awareness. As the internet has taken over our lives, electronic marketing is now the way in which many organizations have gone. So people often use the internet to find things about events and products and services. So creating a website is a great place to start that has a marketable URL, meaning that your brand name is in the website address and that it's short, so people can easily just punch it in on their phone if they want. Making the website usable, so if people go on it to register, participants go on it to register, they can do that pretty easily with no snags. That there's content that's up to date, that has this year's information on it and maybe last year's, finishers if it's a race or something like that, or American Ninja Warrior. So really updating that website and making it appealing to people is a good start. Creating community support is a good way to get people to attend or participate in your event. Working with local community leaders and politicians would also help the community invest in your event and may make you get some media attention. Creating advisory boards would be beneficial as well, because they may have information if you're not from that area that you wouldn't otherwise know. And then finally, recruit host committees are a little bit different from advisory boards, and they assist in the specific functions beyond advising, so specific putting on the event and things related to that. Ultimately, marketing sport is a little bit different than marketing other products or services due to the high level of investment people have with teams or with the events they may want to participate in. In addition, there are some hidden costs to event attendance, like buying food, buying alcohol, maybe buying some merchandise. But people want to attend those events so that they can interact with others. Developing a good marketing plan, which includes identifying the target market and creating a strong brand, will help events become successful.